Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, and you're listening to the Brats and Beard Podcast.
Could that be the downfall of Ryan Garcia?
If Ryan Garcia loses this fight, his next fight will be against Logan Paul.
Oh, he's going YouTube? Tommy Fury, dude. That dude's horrible at boxing. What the fuck is he doing? He's like, I want to be a professional, like a champion at some point in my life. I'm like, bro, you can't even beat KSI. What the fuck are you doing?
Okay, did you guys watch the card?
Oh, my God. I unfortunately did for most of it.
The tag team boxing match.
Dude.
I thought that was the greatest.
Bro, Drew, that Logan Paul card, I literally clicked on it during the day, just streamed it. And I click on it and I see two names next to each other with this a slash and then two. And then I see a guy standing outside the ring. These motherfuckers were boxing, and then once one would get tired or getting his shit kicked out of him, he would tap the other dude and he would come in. It was tag team wrestling. It was hilarious, dude. And
it was a real thing?
Yeah, and they were horrible at fighting. Horrible.
I was waiting for them to get in the corner, have the other guy hold them WWF type shit.
Dude, that one dude kept coming in. He would just come in and just get his shit rocked every time, and then they would just tap out right away. It was, I kind of liked it, but it was fucking ridiculous.
All right, here's a question. If you could make any two players from the NFL a tag team boxing combination, who would you have as the tag team champions of the NFL?
Current.
Oof.
We're gonna go.
Did you guys see that fight with Debo and the Cleveland Browns?
Yeah, I did. I also saw Austin Eckler get fucking jacked up. Trent Williams. That motherfucker will kill somebody.
There's just some people you don't fuck with, and that's one of them.
There are him, and then if you go I'm trying to think of a badass wide receiver or somebody too. Are there any more in the league?
I don't know.
Are there any ready to throw hands nowadays?
I was thinking of maybe a Patrick Peterson, Mr. Steal Your Chain.
Yeah. He's got a little dude. Drew, who are you gonna say?
Well, one of them's not in the NFL anymore, but I would have picked Ray Rice and Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. Ray Rice and who's the other one? I don't fucking
Did Ray Rice clock? He clocked the girl in the elevator, right?
Yep.
Oh, that was terrible.
Ray Rice and Ray Lewis, fucking Ray squared, just fucking killing
the
people.
Ray Rays.
Yeah. Welcome back, tailgaters. By the way, we are in this. Woo! Yeah, we started. We were just chatting away about the upcoming fights in Houston. Golden Boy Boxing, Ryan Garcia. Not sure if you ever heard of him, but we were chatting up about that. Yeah, pretty excited. I might be down there. Drew might. I don't know. There's a chance we do a live pod down there and possibly feature somebody like Martellus Bennett, the controversial Martellus Bennett. We're not going to put it out there yet, but it could happen. It could happen. He lives down there, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I'll make a phone call.
Make a phone call, Tony. We'll figure it out. All right, so
Brecken to Houston.
Talking NFL. What do you want to jump into first?
Let's do baseball first.
Real quick about football. How grateful I am we skip weeks when the Cowboys get their shit pushed in.
I do that on purpose because I've seen an angry Anthony before, and I don't like the angry Anthony because he'll try to throw shit at me through the fucking computer. So I don't want him beating his kids and his wife. Other than what he already does.
So I know if we don't have a podcast scheduled, we're probably going to lose that week. So
yeah. I'm I see them losing. I'm oh boy. All right. We're skipping this one, I guess. All right. Actually backtrack real fast. So that Logan Paul fight and Tommy Fury, whatever that whole shenanigans, we'll spend 35 seconds on it. But what are your thoughts on both of those fights?
I thought it was fun. I thought it was entertaining. You weren't going to get a boxing clinic out of it. You were going to get a spectacle. You were going to get memes. You were going to get viral moments, and it delivered.
Yeah. I mean, Dylan Dennis is a fucking coward. He just wants it. He's just a clickbait guy who just wanted to try to get the bag, and he did a hell of a job doing it. He might lose his bag in a lawsuit, but he's still trying to get clickbaits and call people out, and nobody is respecting him anymore online, which is pretty hilarious to see. Everyone just turned on him because he didn't fight at all. And Tommy Fury is not a good fighter because KSI almost beat him. So, all right. And on to football.
On to football.
So, speaking of the Cowboys getting their shit pushed in,
hey, we just went on Monday night, so no, we skipped over that.
They played the 49ers.
We're going too far back.
I'm still waiting for my crow to show up in the mail for me to eat it from that, but you guys barely squeaked out a win on Monday night against a pretty bad football team. Are the Chargers bad?
They have the pieces there, right? I mean, we could say they have a top 10 quarterback, a top 10 running back.
But this is every year. The Chargers underperform every year, and they lose every close game that they're in. I mean, this is literally their MO. Like, as soon as it was going down to the wire, I'm like, they will blow this game. And they fucking did. They do. I mean, I agree. On paper, they should dominate, but they're the Chargers, and they're going to Charger, and they're going to fucking lose them. But still beat the Vikings. So
defending Kirk O'Chains. I still don't understand why people consider Justin Herbert as elite as everybody does. I'm not saying he's bad. And would I take Justin Herbert over Kirk? Yes. But to slam Kirk and not slam Justin doesn't make sense to me. You have a great team, especially with Eckler. And that's all I have to say. I don't think they're that good. The Vikings are not good. So them almost beating the Chargers, granted, it's football. Shit happens. Look at the Cowboys. I didn't see either game. Anthony. So coming from a guy who only sees the stats, what happened with the Niners? Is that Dak's fault?
It was a little bit of everything. I mean, we got beat in every aspect of the game. There's no sugarcoating it. There was no.
Yeah, it was ugly.
We had this one play. We played bad football across the board.
Yeah, defense got fucked. Yeah,
they picked us apart. I mean, there's no one particular play. There's no one particular. If this call went this way, we got beat in every level of the game, and we got embarrassed.
Are the 49ers that much better than the Cowboys?
Okay, so they go 1 week, beat us, and then go to Cleveland without Deshaun Watson, without Nick Chubb, and throw a dud.
Well, lost McCaffrey, lost Debo, didn't use Kittle for some reason.
But again, Cleveland was down their starting quarterback and their starting running back. I mean,
but he was the XFL MVP, so there's that. That's where he came from, right? XFL. Did he play there? He was like the stud there, PJ Walker. Anyways.
Let's talk about that quick. PJ Walker, what the fuck are you doing at the end of the game? Almost getting picked off in the end zone.
Oh
what
my
was he doing? I about lost my nutsack. I was trying to take a nap and I couldn't because that game was so entertaining.
I thought he was throwing it away and just literally to the defender. I was like, oh my fuck. It should have been over. It should have been over.
He's definitely betting on football.
Yeah. Somebody check him. Did Dak throw an interception last week or no? Was he good? He's at 4 now, right?
4?
Yeah, he's got 4 now.
Okay.
Thanks.
He had 3 against the Niners. Leading story the next day is Dak done. Blah, blah, blah. Can we talk about Jalen Hurts throwing 3 interceptions and not a fucking peep out of anyone?
Well, Jalen Hurts is good.
The difference there, Anthony, is he didn't say, I need to not throw under 10.
Yeah, over 10 you can't put the bar for yourself.
I'm just saying.
Jalen Hurts is also like Super Bowl bound, like if they put their shit together. So I mean,
just saying,
Justin Herbert's like he's the exact opposite. He's like I'm throwing over 10 this season.
He's like, we fucking chuck, baby.
He's a gunslinger.
Yeah, gunslinger mentality right there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the Cowboys are legit still. I'm sorry, but I don't. Not contenders, not legitimate Super Bowl contenders. Can they make the playoffs? Yes.
Okay. Rank these 4 teams in the NFC in powerhouse. Eagles, Niners, Cowboys, Lions. Why do I have balloons?
That was awesome. You were celebrating when you said Cowboys. The balloons popped up.
For those listening, balloons just came across the screen.
I'm surprised when you said Cowboys, it wasn't like a rainbow that shot across the screen.
Want to know how I know you're gay?
Yeah.
Your team's mascot's Brokeback Mountain.
Nice.
We're gonna go. My ranking is gonna be Eagles, 49ers. Oh wow.
Who are the other two? Cowboys and
Lions. I almost want it. The on paper me is like, okay, the Cowboys and then the Lions, but honestly, the way the Lions are playing, I might put them above you guys. It's very, very close though.
Why do you have the Eagles number 1?
Their offense is pretty ridiculous if Hurts isn't having a horrible game. I mean, AJ Brown is having an insane season, one that's making Devontae Smith look like he's not even relevant. And Jalen Hurts is just a good quarterback in general. Swift has had an incredible year. And then their defense is pretty solid. Like,
didn't they just lose?
Yeah. Their first loss.
To who?
To a bad team.
To a bad team. It was,
the Vikings?
Was it?
No.
Okay, here's
Vikings
another question.
Yeah, who'd they just lose to?
The Jets.
Jets.
Oh yeah, the Jets.
Who has the worst loss? Who lost to the worst team? Cowboys losing to the Cardinals? Eagles losing to the Jets? Or the Niners losing to the Browns?
Cowboys to the Cardinals.
No, Niners, Browns. Cardinals are a good team.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. I say Cowboys are second though, and then the Jets. Jets aren't. I mean, they have a lot of weapons outside of Rodgers going down. It's like he went down, but I mean, Breece Hall is a fucking monster, man. Like they should give that guy 30 carries every game and just let him go to work. He's bound to break one. Yeah, I don't know. Drew, would you switch up my ranking of those 4?
Yeah, I think I'd go actually Niners. It was kind of weird last week with the Browns because I guess the Browns have a very good defense, clearly. That's the only way they stay in that game.
Yeah.
But the Niners are definitely elite, especially if CMC's not hurt. And then I'm actually going to go, because the Eagles lost, I'm going to go with the Lions, Eagles, Cowboys. Now, that's not a diss on Anthony at all. It's
so you put the Niners first, and they just had what you just said was the worst loss of the season so far, and then you dropped the Eagles below the Lions because they just lost their first game.
Exactly. Yes.
Wild. Absolutely wild.
Sports.
And to make it even worse, I just
the fucking logic
in my guillotine league. So nothing is adding up whatsoever.
The logic of a Vikings fan right here.
You leave the Vikings out of this. They're putrid.
I do want to say, you mentioned the Browns defense. For anybody in fantasy that's listening, or you guys, pick up the Browns defense if somebody doesn't have them. I know a lot of people are going after them, but they have a good matchup this week, and their next 2 or 3 are really good matchups, and then their playoff, what would be the playoff matchups are really good too. They're all favorable. So they're a good team to kind of hang on to if you're looking for a defense, streaming defense. Just letting you know. Did my research.
Wow. Thanks, Sean.
Yep. And back to you, Dan. Fuck.
Hold on a second. I gotta go to my fantasy team quick.
All right, and if you're looking for a good kicker, Cody Dicker.
But Sean, tell me two people on the defense for the Cleveland Browns. For the
Two
Cleveland
people?
Steamers. Yeah, tell me two people.
You got, this should be pretty easy.
Because I can tell you one.
Dude, I should not be blanking. Hold on. I know a lot. I know at least one lineman. Dude, this is so bad.
It's pretty lethal with the helmet in his hand.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's Dominican Sue. He's on their team, right?
Dominican.
No, what's his face?
He has two first names.
Yeah, Jesus. I picture, I can't even think of his fucking name. So what is it?
Myles Garrett, we'll give you that
Yes,
one.
Myles Garrett.
What's next?
Asante Samuel Jr. I don't know if he's on their team.
I can't either. They're such a good defense, and I can't even think of their names.
Well, we don't watch their game. I just look at fantasy points.
No, it's all stacked together as one.
I guarantee you, I know like people on their fucking defense. Anthony, do you know anybody else?
As he's looking them up.
I am. I just want to see.
I don't.
Myles Garrett. Oh, is it Zadarius Smith? We both should know the fucking that.
I actually didn't know.
Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome. All right, those are the only ones I would know, though.
Where you guys live, do you guys have people go around that sell corn on the street? Because the corn man's honking his horn right now, and I'm kind of tempted to take a little break.
The corn man? Are you fucking serious?
You've never had an elote before?
Dude, that is ice. Stay inside or you will not going to go to the next podcast. They are getting more clever, I swear to God, dude. Don't go outside.
Did you see how excited Anthony got?
You hear my ears perk up? Like a fucking little dog. I was like, Chicharron, let's go.
They ask him to order, and if you say elote with a Mexican accent, they're like, get in the fucking bag. You are
Hold out of my face.
God. Now, if my ass walked up there, can I get one elote, please? They'd be like, all right, you're good to stay.
They freak out. They're like, I don't know how to make it. I don't know how to make it.
So they'd be like, Sean, where are you from? You're like, Milwaukee. Get in the fucking car.
Saskatchewan or whatever, one of those fucking random cities. Tip a canoe.
I love, whenever I talk to Anthony about coming to town, he always looks up to like the most random fucking city in Wisconsin. He'll be like, yeah, meet you over at this lake. And I'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Drew, if I go, can you take me to Lake Minnetonka?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I actually lived right by there one time.
Did you ever jump in naked?
Who didn't?
Do you remember when Apollonia thought she jumped into Lake Minnetonka?
Is this a rap song?
No.
Is it Prince?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Purple
Prince.
Rain? Purple Rain.
Yeah.
That's why I knew it. He was a rapper.
Hey, this is the perfect time for a rainbow to shoot across Anthony's screen.
Well, since you brought up Prince, let's talk about the Vikings.
Let's go crazy.
The Packers. Let's go crazy. The Packers almost lost on their bye week. We can.
I thought we were talking about the Vikings.
Oh, the Vikings.
You start the timer. 35 seconds. Go.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
about to get fucking destroyed on Monday night, even without CMC.
No, shut your mouth. We're gonna win this game. It's a trap game, man. It's a trap game to the best team in the NFC.
Kirk in prime time? Get the fuck out of here.
No, you watch. I'll put 100 down right now. I'll do it.
Okay, do it.
For the under and Vikings to win.
The under and Vikings to win?
But did you guys watch any of the game? It's very awful to watch. And then Justin Fields going down. I will say this, it was sunny at Soldier Field. That was weird to see. It's usually always like crappy there.
Yeah. I try not to, you guys won, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Oh yeah, cause Fields went down. Yeah, I mean, I probably saw a little bit. I watch Red Zone most days. I probably saw some of it, but,
no, you probably didn't, Ben.
yeah, actually, yeah, maybe not. I just here and there. They're like, oh, Fields is down, and that's all they showed.
I'll say this, I'm a Vikings fan because when Justin got hurt, like, I don't even care anymore. Like, I mean, I do care, but he was such a shining light to watch. And now it's like KJ's our number one. KJ's not a number. No, Addison probably.
Yeah.
Which is cool. That's a great draft pick by Quasi. That's the only one, by the way. All the other draft picks have been bleached.
Ass.
Christian Darisaw he's a shining light right now. He's probably the best guard. I think he's a guard in the NFL. But I was listening to
your team must be bad when you have to brag about your guards. That's all I'm saying.
That's all we got. That's all we got.
Who's your right guard?
We're back to draft picks and guards, baby.
Oh, our right guard? Don't even get me started on our right guard. Hold on. Okay. This is a legit question. So, okay. Would you rather have an amazing line and a mediocre quarterback, or an amazing quarterback with a mediocre line?
How mediocre are we talking? Like, what kind of quarterback could you compare? Like, give us a...
So, like, you're talking Pat Mahomes with a mediocre line.
Okay.
Or Kirk Cousins with an amazing line.
I mean, I'd probably go that route.
Give me Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, you're going that route. Because, I mean, you've seen it with, like, Joe Burrow. Like, when his line was horrible, I mean, I feel like it still pretty much is, but, like, just gets destroyed. Like, his first year got his leg broke because his line was so bad.
Yeah,
like,
that was terrible.
Yeah,
that's the drama right now. It's not drama. It's just, like, if someone called and said, hey, we want Christian Darisaw, that's what these guys are talking about. He's like, no, you hang up that phone. He's like a 10-year, like, best line. You don't give up on that shit. I mean, coming from a Cowboys fan, you should clearly know that. They always have a good offensive line, or it always seems to.
Yeah.
Now the Titans.
Yeah, when you're healthy. You said the Titans?
Titans.
They don't have anybody good.
Let's transfer over to the Titans right now.
Their offensive linemen just give up and then they quit football pretty much.
You know what? You're a degenerate when you wake up early. The game was at 6:30 for us on the West Coast, and I put DeAndre Hopkins in my flex position just so I could have a player to watch, and I lost.
He texted me like immediately. He's like, "Why did I start DeAndre Hopkins?" I'm like, "You're a fucking idiot." I'm like, "I'm a Titans fan and I would never start a Titans wide receiver. Like, what do you think?" I would never draft one. I won't trade for one. I won't fucking touch him. Hopkins could be having a career year, and I would be like, I still don't want him because it's going to go downhill. And now it's going to get even worse with Tannehill out. So,
dude, that's so F-word right now. That's so F-word because
faggot on this podcast.
No, I drafted DeAndre Hopkins in every league this year, and
why? What the fuck?
I just thought. You'd be like,
Dude.
He can always get open. Tannehill's not that bad. Yes, Tannehill is that bad, dude.
The
Titans
in fantasy football haven't had a top 40 wide receiver since I think A.J. Brown's rookie season.
Are you sure he was top 40 rookie season?
He might not even have been. I don't fucking know. Maybe it was the second season. I don't know. I just
dropped
know like
a lot of deep balls.
In the past, like 8 years or some shit, like they haven't had a top 40 wide receiver in fantasy football. Which is why I won't touch him as long as Tannehill's there and we don't have an actual quarterback. I hope they try.
I know it was stupid, but when you have a guy like Derrick Henry, I figured it would open the playing field for Hopkins, a guy who as a veteran. No, dude, he lost a step.
It's not, they like don't even like use him that much. It's weird. Like they don't
use any wide receiver.
It's so strange. I actually just
the
got
Titans'
this
game plan was run on the first down. Run on second down. Full start. Back up 5.
Punt on third. I actually just got this rumor alert that says Titans are expected to explore trade options for Henry at the trade deadline. They want to get him to a contender before he finishes his career.
If you're a GM, what do you spend for Henry? Because I don't.
What if it's Dalvin Cook and some picks, or like a pick, and then you get Breece Hall and Derrick Henry in New York? No?
F-word that. No way. No way. Why? What happened to Dalvin? Like, that's the best thing the Vikings ever did, by the way, was to not re-sign that guy. But is it because of Breece Hall, which they're not using anyway?
Well, what do you have this last? I mean, well, he finally got healthy, and then 2 weeks ago they gave him like 22 touches, which is what should have been. But apparently they had him on a snap limit. And then last week, I mean, granted they were going up against a tough defense in the Eagles. Hold on, I'm gonna look up real quick how many touches he got. He got 12 touches, which is underutilized for sure for Breece's talent. But I think that had something more to do with the matchup.
You know what, Sean?
But he should be getting 20 plus.
The reason the Eagles lost probably is because wasn't the two defensive linemen out? Who's that big Jordan Davis? Was he out?
Yeah, I think he was out, and somebody else.
And the other big boy. So
yeah. Was it Fletcher Cox?
They may be number one.
Fletcher Cox? Might have been. I'm telling you, Eagles are good. And as to your point before, like, or your question, the 49ers, they're a very, like, scary team. But for some reason, maybe it's just what I've seen in the past, like, they've had a very similar team in the past, too. And, like, they never seem to be able to get over that hump once it becomes, like, playoff time. Whereas, like, I feel like the Eagles are already there. So that's the only thing. And Brock Purdy, he's good. I think he's as good as he is because of the talent that he has. Like, when you can give it to CMC at any given moment and that dude's going to get you a first down, like, must be nice.
I do want to be controversial here because it is the whole thing. Is Brock Purdy good versus built around him? So I did think for a while, you know, it is pretty awesome, Brock Purdy, but, you know, that's the minority. People are like, no, Brock Purdy's good. After last week, is Brock Purdy good?
I think he's a smart quarterback. He's a smart, like, system quarterback who plays that role very well. Like, he has the talent around him where he just has to make smart decisions, essentially, and they can win ball games, and sometimes it'll inflate his stats because of what those guys can do. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I'd take him over a lot of quarterbacks in this league. But I do think it is kind of like his environment and who he's got around him that's padding some of those stats for sure.
All right, so we're basically a third of the season done. We're on a week 7. Do you have a Super Bowl matchup right now that you can confidently say, this is what it's looking like? Or is this season just who the hell knows what's going on?
I have one. Just one team, the Dolphins. I think that this is the year of the Dolphin. This is the year of Flipper. But for NFC
Laces out.
NFC, it could be the Vikings at this point right now.
I mean, the only two serious contenders in the AFC are the Chiefs and the Dolphins. Only two I'm going to put out there. I mean,
we're the Chiefs.
Bills, no Bengals?
Bills are borderline. Bengals, no, unless I keep seeing more.
No, Bills fucking suck. You mean the Swifties?
Bills? Yeah. That's the Chiefs, bro. The Bills are borderline. They'd be my third. And then, yeah. Who else you got above them? In the AFC?
Bengals?
Not Baltimore, not Jacksonville. Bengals sitting at 3-3. I don't know. They're starting to get better, but I don't really see anybody else.
Ravens?
No.
No.
I don't trust them at all. They're a wild card team who loses.
Jaguars.
And then
Jaguars look good.
They do look good, but I think it'll be like last year. I mean, they had their little fun in the playoffs, but I don't think it'll last.
I know it was 2 weeks ago, but did you watch the Jags-Bills game in London, I believe?
Yeah.
What
Horrible.
How can we? The Bills are so frustrating, man. They're frustrating. Every play, a player went down. Every play. It was terrible. Must be the tea and crumpets.
Super Bowl matchup, I'm going Eagles. I'll ride your Dolphin train, Eagles-Dolphins. But I think it would be the Chiefs.
Who would you say if it wasn't you think the Chiefs?
Yeah. I think it would be a rematch. I think Eagles are there. I don't think that the 49ers beat them come playoff time, and I don't see anybody else fucking with them. If DeAndre Swift wasn't as good this year as he's been, I'd maybe think twice, but
It's not DeAndre Swift, man. It's that offensive line.
hey, whatever fucking works, man.
Actually, false. Look at Miles Sanders.
Yeah.
But he's a starting running back right now for
Well, he's hurt,
Panthers,
but yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, is he hurt?
But also, what does it take to be a starting running back with the Panthers?
Takes
Like,
just $100,000.
Just breathe and have some legs. I don't fucking know. Who's your Super Bowl matchup, Anthony?
It's a great question. The Cowboys
Tony.
and
Don't
Say it.
fucking say it. Don't fucking
and
say it.
you know what? We're gonna get a Super Bowl rematch. Cowboys Bills.
Super Bowl from when? The fucking 90s?
Yeah.
No, before that, I think.
Yeah, fucking what? What is this?
We're gonna get a 92-93 rematch.
Oh, is that Roger Staubach or some shit? What the fuck?
Tom Landry pacing down the sideline.
Oh, wait, so you said them and the Bills? Oof.
No?
I mean, I wouldn't pick either of those teams.
Who do the Cowboys got this week? Oh, it's a bye. Who do they got next?
The Rams.
Bye.
Oh, that's another loss, Anthony. The Rams are looking good.
No,
Kyron's down,
Crow.
oh God. More crow.
We don't lose to the Rams at home.
You must have a crow farm. He's fucking sending off all this crow. Holy shit.
Have you guys ever had Jollibee?
Dude, you guys will probably lose to the Rams.
We will not lose to the Rams.
You said that
we'll
also
make
about
a
the
little-
Cardinals and 49ers.
We'll throw some shekels on and the Cardinals. Oh, you said that, right?
Yeah. I think I just found out today I'm going to be going to the Packers Rams game on November 5th. So
Nice.
that's going to be exciting.
I was just at the Packers Raiders game, and that was lackluster.
Yeah, that was not a good game to be at. On Monday, David Gruber was there, our infamous lawyer here in Milwaukee. He was at the game. I'm not sure if you ran into him, but he's a goofy looking fuck. Shout out David Gruber.
Well,
Scott Trojan, one of our longtime listeners, works there. So.
Oh, okay. Tony, I wanted to talk about, you went to the game on Monday, right?
Yep.
How was that?
Well, I went to the last two Monday night games. I was at the Packers Raiders, and I was at the Cowboys Chargers.
Guy has a broken leg and just goes through it all still.
I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect?
That was SoFi?
SoFi? Let's talk Packer Raider game. I was telling people, Raider fans are notorious, don't wear enemy colors at a Raider game just because the fans are god awful. With them being in Vegas, it's a safer bet now to wear your colors because I don't think they've penetrated the market to where it's the rambunctious Raider fans. Most fans who bought Raider season tickets are selling them to the visiting teams because I would say safely it was 60-40, maybe even 70-30 Packer fans. Just tons of Packer fans. I'll send a video of just Packer fans walking the bridge into the stadium. Great atmosphere. Didn't see anything crazy. Some of the most respectful fans I've ever encountered are Packer fans. I cannot say anything mean about their fan base, the city. They're just the most welcoming people. I mean, last year we were in Green Bay and we parked in some lady's backyard and she basically told us if we wanted to take a nap, go inside the house.
Yeah. Started a fire. She was great.
Yeah, I know. So Packer fans, Packer country, Packer nation, whatever, Fudge Packers, you guys are all good in my book.
Shut the fuck up, Anthony.
True, that was directed to you.
Sorry.
SoFi this last weekend, again, visiting team takeover. Definitely way more Cowboy fans than Charger fans. I mean, I can name maybe on one hand, Charger fans that I actually know personally. Great atmosphere. Cowboys, travel well. I don't know if you guys seen the fights from the concourse that have been going around. SoFi Stadium is probably one of the worst as far as game day experience. Forget everything I was about to say.
I have seen those fights though. It's the same people wearing the same jerseys fighting. It's ridiculous.
And the thing is, at SoFi you're paying $20 a beer. So it's everyone that got shit faced walking into the game. Which is cool about SoFi is I took the kids, took the wife, we went. Walking into the stadium, you have my aunt, my uncle with an ice chest selling shots in the parking lot. You got your Don Julio, you got your Jameson, and you name it. They have a fucking bar on wheels. And
sounds like the elote truck needs to take a ride through their tailgate.
Let me tell you, if there was an elote tailgate, I would be there in a second.
Are those the things that are like wrapped up? Those or what are those? No, those are
those are
I'm talking about though.
Tamales?
Yeah, tamales. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. So all right. So tamales are really big in the Hispanic culture around Christmas time.
Yeah.
And the reason is because it gives us something to unwrap on Christmas morning.
Oh, Hey, Anthony, so like you said your aunt and uncle were out there.
Elote is corn? That's hilarious. Anyway,
yeah.
Is that,
yeah, so
say that like...
real quick, the elote. So it's basically shucked corn, tossed in mayo with crumbled like cotija cheese.
Now we're talking.
And some like chili. And it is amazing.
Damn. Sounds spicy.
Okay, real quick. Put a little ketchup in there.
Yeah, the ketchup?
Yeah. So here's
ketchup
a question.
Mayo.
No matter how much you chew corn, when you shit it out, how come it comes back out whole?
Can't digest fiber, man.
Yeah. Put it pieces back together inside. Yeah.
The elote guy just hangs outside Anthony's place. He hasn't moved. I can hear it.
Actually, I think he's still waiting for me out there. I told him to wait, and I kind of forgot. So
I told him to wait. Fuck.
Espérate.
Drew, were you asking something before I rudely interrupted you about elotes?
No, I'm glad you did. It was really racist. So
all right, let's hear it.
No, it wasn't. It's just you said your aunt and uncles were outside the stadium. You say that like, yo, my brothers were out there, like, or was it really your aunt?
Everyone is my tios.
So, like in Hispanic culture, everyone's a primo. They're my cousin. What up, cuz? My primo.
What up, cuz?
Wait, no, for real.
For real, no, they have no relation to myself, but I'm sure
he has two.
Oh, shit. You're serious.
He has two uncles and they're married to each other. It's not a big deal. California is very progressive.
When I say that's my aunt and uncle, I just meant they probably crossed over the same pathway or used the same coyote to get over.
All right.
Like
just slash it. Doesn't even count anymore. That's exactly what you were saying. Okay. Move forward, Del Tio.
Did you call me Tapatio?
Tapatio? All right, Tapatio.
You should do a whole session in Spanish. I would totally love it.
Mm-hmm. Enchilada, mi o baloncesto.
Welcome to Chorizo and Cerveza con Antonio, Sean y Drew. En 7 puntos la raza en la mañana. Habla con los deportes de fútbol americano, con los vaqueros, los Vikings y los Packers. That's about all I know.
Tony, la chicle en basura.
Whoever tunes in and hears
hilarious.
that, just look at the drops of like the podcast. Just stop listening.
Yeah, we're gonna have so many listens like right at the border. Just fucking.
I said, put your gum in the garbage, Sean. That's what I got in Spanish class quite a bit. All right, I'll be right back. Gotta make a drink.
I gotta make a drink. Fuck, that's hilarious. All right, so do you have any trips coming up? Any games coming up?
Crystal and I, we're heading out to Charlotte next month for the Cowboys-Panthers.
That's a first timer, right?
First time. So,
Bucket list.
yep, I got Charlotte, and then I got Baltimore in early December for the Ravens-Rams. So cross those two off, and then I'll be left with the Commanders
Jacksonville,
Stadium
right? Oh,
in
Commanders.
Jacksonville. Yep.
Yeah.
Commanders in Jacksonville would be my last two. And I'll probably hit those next year.
Damn.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Then you can just die in peace.
That's it. And then I'm gonna do AAA baseball, I guess. I
Yeah. Have you done all baseball too?
No, I have. I think I counted. I was like at 14 or 16.
Okay.
But
So
baseball's easier, so it's just the football ones.
yeah, for sure. Is baseball easier for just ticket-wise? Easier?
Ticket-wise, and there's so many games. I mean, you have 162 opportunities.
True.
So, and a lot of the ballparks are, you have two in New York. You have, Baltimore and the Nationals. Like, there's a lot of easy maneuvering.
Which is like the first one, or I guess the one that you would be most excited about, like number one on the list for baseball?
Baseball, I want to get out to PNC.
Ooh, okay.
The scenery of that,
Walking by it together wasn't enough for you when we were there?
It was. I howled at the moon that night, and I just wished it was baseball season.
We were all howling at the moon by the end of the night.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Derek.
Yeah, rest in peace to him, man. What a good last trip with him. We made it the most with him. I hope he enjoyed it and being buried out there under the stars.
If he's listening, he still owe me $200. So
yeah, elote, pay him, bitch. Corn cob motherfucker.
Yeah.
I want to give a real quick shout out to Matt Scudder, the Colts fan at work. I am sorry for shitting on you in a couple podcasts. I mean, fuck you still, but sorry. We love you, Matt.
He's a Colts fan. Get the fuck out of here, Matt.
He was sad today. He was sad. So
because you made fun of him?
Well, I don't know.
All right, Matt.
I didn't ask.
Matt, if you're actually listening, we don't hate you, but the Colts do suck. So
the Colts are god awful, but Gardner and shit.
Yeah, Gardner shit. Just pick a new team, dude. Just move on. Just cut the ties and just move on.
All right, my last thing is my Survivor Week. I just want you guys' help. So
I'm in the same boat, bro.
I need the biggest differential, not just a win. I need the biggest differential by a win. So if they lose, you get negative points, right?
Yeah.
Right now it looks like Kansas City versus the Chargers or San Francisco versus Minnesota.
Kansas City.
Well, you said Minnesota's going to win, so I wouldn't touch that one.
Yeah, I don't really trust what I say ever, so.
You say Kansas City. What about the Bills? What about the Bills Patriots?
Bills are done. I already used the Bills.
What about
Kansas City's at home against the Chargers. What about Denver Green Bay? No, that's not good.
Yeah, I would stay away from the Chiefs and Chargers, being that it's a divisional game. And divisional games they're a toss-up. And, who's to say do I think the Chiefs are going to win? Yes. Yeah. But how are the Chargers going to lose? Are they going to throw a pick six as time expires and lose by 2?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Anthony, what about Rams Pittsburgh? Pitt just came off a bye week.
Rams had a big win against the Cardinals. Defense looked good. Cooper Kupp coming back and jumping right on into it. No pitch count. He's, Cooper Kupp.
Kyron's down, but that doesn't even scare me. I mean, I think Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett is on the rise. He is on the rise right now, but I hate him.
But the Rams should win big. The Niners should win big. What about the Seahawks Cardinals?
I took the Seahawks already. I don't trust the Cardinals. As in, I'm afraid of them.
Those are the only games that I would say then. I don't know.
What about Vegas versus Chicago if a backup plays?
For both of them.
Yeah, for both. That's true. Shit.
Here, Drew, I'm going to send you a link on something, okay? It's this website. They break down the percentage to win every single week.
Holy shit, look at them boobies.
Oh shit, wrong link. All right, I'm going to resend you this other link. It's going to be so much better. But they break down percentages. I've been using it, and it's good. You can lay out the whole season. I do it for my loser pool. You got to pick a loser every week. And I'm still surviving. There was 400 people in it, and prize over $7,000. I'm down to the top 95, and I'm taking the Patriots this week.
With a guy who comes out and tells us pick up the Cleveland defense, I can't imagine you'd be in the night.
Fuck you. Well, I'm taking the Patriots this week to lose against the Bills, and then I joined. He started his.
Sean.
You think that's crazy? They're not losing. The Patriots offense is horrible.
Dude, Ezekiel Elliott's on the rise.
They don't even know who their starting quarterback is. They're like, oh, well, Mac Jones, but he's on a short leash. No, thanks.
Are you sure you want to trust the Bills right now?
I don't think there's anybody else I trust this week. But yeah, they just keep playing them.
What are your thoughts on asphyxiation during intercourse?
Just like jumping in that lake. Who doesn't?
Robin Williams, me.
Is there a way to do it without it?
When we call the flubber audible, that's what we're talking about.
The flubber.
Oh, yes, my favorite movie.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
You guys have a safe word?
Flubber.
I can just hear Drew. The F word. F word this. Flubber. Flubber's the new F word.
But then I'm taking Arizona. I joined a second one too, and I'm taking Arizona in that one to lose. So we'll see. I don't know.
Arizona to lose against
Seahawks.
The Seahawks.
Yeah.
And you can only pick them once, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
Sean, what is up with these picks, dude?
Dude, I don't know who else I would take. Like I've picked a lot of the teams that should lose this week, so it's like it's getting hard where like you have to pick some games where
it's getting so hard. Oh my god.
It's getting so hard.
We're not gonna have a podcast next week because Sean's gonna be out of both of his.
Dude, I will be pretty pissed if I am.
Nah, you'll be good, man. That'll be good. My last thing is my guillotine league for NFL for me. I'll just talk about it real quick. So I'm surviving as well. Still around.
Who's not surviving?
Who?
Britney Spears' baby in 1999.
Oh my god. Anthony is just on one right now.
Did you know Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake had premarital intercourse, conceived a child, and then killed it?
Premarital intercourse. Coming from this Catholic over here, I just love it.
Coming from this Catholic, that's hilarious.
Catholic.
Oh shit. Dude, I feel bad for
He's an atheist.
who's ever been involved with Britney Spears because you're about to fucking be exposed.
How much do you think is going to be embellished in this book? Like, fucking crazy knife dancing Britney.
Dude, she's insane.
Would you still hit?
No.
Drew, you're thinking.
Drew would.
As sad as it is, dude, she's not looking very good right now. She kind of looks a little left out, so definitely I would hit that.
She is definitely methed out, I tell you that. Fuck.
All I know is JT, he was sweating when that shit was coming out.
Is she like a Sheboygan 8?
Yeah. I'll be real. Yeah, probably. Sheboygan 8's a good call.
But a Sheboygan 9 is a bratwurst. Johnsonville, right?
Yeah. All right. Anything else, guys? I know it's been a heavy NFL episode, but I think that's
Let's talk LCS. Wait,
what
can we
the
also
fuck is LCS?
the championship series, ALCS and LCS?
Oh, I got you. I didn't know we were shortening it. The LCS over here.
Has anyone ever caught a foul ball at a baseball game?
Are you making a joke right now?
My brother.
It's coming.
My brother did just catch one this year. Yeah, it was a tip up. We were right behind home plate and went straight up and came down. And he caught it in his hat.
What's more impressive, catching a foul ball or catching a home run ball?
I would say a home run ball. Like if you have the cojones to actually catch a home run ball, I think you really prove your manhood. I think it goes a long way. Why did something happen?
Have you ever had an opportunity?
Yeah, I did. I finally had an opportunity. But what you guys missed, in the video.
I hope I get an opportunity for a home run ball.
And then it fucking comes in my...
Take us through that, Drew. What was going through your head? So ball is hit, and what happens?
Here's what happens. The sun was right in our eyes. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see anything. The guy next to me who wasn't wearing sunglasses and the guy I was with, he saw it the entire way. He's like, here it comes. It's coming right at us. The last 5 seconds, I spotted it. Reached out, spilled the girl's drink next to me all over the floor. Yep.
Deserved it.
Ball hit my hand, right off my hand, back into the field.
It hit your hand?
Yeah, it hit my hand. Yep.
Oh,
and it went back, so no one got the ball.
No one got the ball. It went back into the field, and then they gave it to a Twins fan, because it was a home run, and she did not throw the ball back, and I was so ticked about that. So even though I dropped it, and I get a lot of crap for it, it was so cool. I've never been that close. I've gotten foul balls before, but never caught one before.
Yeah. Did it hurt?
Would be
raw
awesome.
dogging. Did it hurt?
No, I didn't even feel it. It actually hurt the next day, which is really weird. But no, not at all. I think the adrenaline was just
adrenaline. Yeah. Dude, that sucks. That sucks.
It was the other team, grant you. So, if it was a Twin, I would have felt a lot worse.
Yeah.
But
I think a little bit of that goes on your dad. Like, obviously, he didn't play catch with you enough to be able to catch a baseball.
It's a good thing I didn't catch
What's
it, because
it
they would have this. Can you imagine me throwing that back? People would have lost their minds. I would have looked so stupid.
Would you have thrown it back? Well, in a way, you kind of did throw it back.
Yeah, exactly.
Just block that shit. Get that shit out of here.
I would have thrown that as far as I could, which was like 5 feet, but still, I would have thrown it as far as I could.
Just right into the fucking right fielder or the left fielder's head.
Just throw your arm out and get surgery the next day.
Have like a fucking Henry Rowan Gardner moment.
Yeah.
What was that? Yeah, I forget.
Rookie of the Year? The movie?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I love football movies.
They're some of the best. No, that sucks, dude. So all of our listeners, Drew was at the playoff game, the Twins playoff game. And he had a chance for a home run ball. And obviously you can hear that he did not catch it. So, better luck next year, Drew.
Are you not even watching the baseball playoffs anymore?
Hell yeah, dude.
I've actually had it on, but only because I have YouTube TV and they have the split screen, so like I can watch football and baseball at the same time, or like other shit. So it's like kind of
nice. channel.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah. Yeah. No, they're very particular about what you can split screen, so it's got to be something else. Like Monday Night Football, I was watching baseball and that, whatever. So yeah, I've been watching it for the most part, but.
Dude, in hindsight though, with that home run ball, because I was on Sports Center, how funny would that have been if I just started like hip thrusting that guy trying to catch the ball? Just puts his head down and just.
That would have been awesome.
I had a Homer Hanky, and she like wasn't cheering. I don't know if she was a Houston fan or not, but I kept just waving it in her face the whole.
A Homer Hanky.
Yeah, you don't know the Homer.
What you guys call this?
We're all against Houston, right? We don't really care. Besides,
they're probably
baseball a little bit. So
they're the only team I'm not really. I don't care about. It's Houston.
I would love a Rangers Phillies just to have that Philly Dallas rivalry going. That's it. And to see if we get free tacos if someone steals a base.
Somebody's stealing a base for sure.
Yeah.
What game will it happen? I say first game somebody steals a base.
First game?
Yeah. Those players know, and they're like, we got to go get it.
Well, did you see Taco Bell's little Taco Bell, the Tops Chrome Taco Refractors. If you get a
Oh,
player
yeah.
who's if you get the Taco Fractor player, you get basically free diarrhea for life. I mean, free Taco Bell for life.
Free tacos for life? Is that what they're doing with it?
Yeah, yeah.
I saw a lot of people out there getting it and like, no, they're like, what does this mean? And they're just like, oh, it's just a cool refractor, blah, blah, blah. And like nobody like knew, but they're like, oh, it could be a promotion for later. And turns out it is. That's pretty cool.
What's your Taco Bell order?
Well, I haven't had it in a minute, but it used to be cheesy gordita crunch. Cheesy gordita crunch. I don't remember. Some other tacos or some shit. That was the main thing, though. I get like 2 cheesy gordita crunches.
What's yours?
Dude, I'm the whitest boy out there, dude. 6 crunchy tacos, a Baja Blast, and you throw in some of them cinnamon swirls, you motherfucker. And then I go up to the counter and I play the little quarter game.
Yeah.
Try to win me another.
Yes. Dude, fucking awesome. That quarter game's the best. And yes, the cinnamon swirls and Baja Blast. Baja Blast, best soda out there ever. Thank you, Taco Bell.
No, only with tacos though, Sean. Feel like like I couldn't drink that. Like
I've bought it from the store before and like brought it home because now they sell it and like it's not the same. It's got to be in that fountain, that big ass extra large fountain cup.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Piss it straight out.
Let's go.
I love how I said I wouldn't drink that with American food. Like Taco Bell isn't American.
I don't have a Taco Bell order because if I did, I'd probably get like banned from Mexican. I wouldn't be able to celebrate Mexican Heritage Month.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, that's good. Good point.
Yeah. So I don't have one, but if I did,
wait, Anthony, for real, you
they
don't
even
eat
have
Taco
shit
Bell
that you eat, so.
On a monthly basis?
No, I couldn't tell you the last time I had Taco Bell, honestly.
Oh wow.
My kids love it. Emma, give her some cheesy rolls, Julian cheesy rolls with the Baja Blast. So I do know my kids are now autistic. But no, we're good.
Took you that long to figure it out?
Yeah. Once they started ordering double Baja Blast. Now they have like a frozen Baja Blast.
Anthony has like a punch card, so like during the month he has to like order Mexican food like a certain amount of times to keep his green card. So he goes up to the elote guy and he like punches it. He's like, "Here you go." He's like, 2 away from staying here another month.
Let me tell you about Double Punch Wednesdays.
Oh God, what a great episode.
Okay, speaking of racist things and everything like that, did you guys see the video of the guy placing his parlays from jail and hitting?
Yeah.
And covering his bail?
Oh. Yeah, and he covered his bail.
Oh shit, I didn't know that was real.
Yeah. I think I sent that to you.
Do you think he like calls it in the next day just for like content? Like hitting 5 NFL games and the WNBA game?
And the WNBA, yeah.
You know you're a degenerate. You know you belong in jail when you're betting on WNBA.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right, well, cuff me.
Yeah.
So ever since I seen that video and I've been like sending it to people, I've been getting Idaho pen pal inmates videos on my feed. Yeah. So basically in Idaho, women send videos to be webcam fans and asking like, and they call it vacation. They say, I have a year left on vacation, and if you want to be my pal, here's my webcam address and put money on my books. So I just sent some cupcakes to some inmates.
You definitely need McAfee or Norton or something, man.
Yeah.
You need a virus.
Oh, I'm sure they got viruses.
Oh, fuck.
The 2 things I like from Idaho, they're potatoes and their inmates.
And their viruses.
Potatoes and pen pals.
On your mashed potatoes.
We got to wrap this up, but let's
wrap her up.
NBA in 35 seconds. Bucks look good. Wolves look good. Anthony, who's your team?
I don't have a team. I like players.
It depends on how the team is doing this year. So we wait about halfway through the season, then he tells us who his team is.
I'm interested to watch Wemby. I'm interested to see the Dame and Giannis thing. I'm interested to see if this is LeBron's last stand. I'm interested to see if Tyler Hero's best thing is being a Jack Harlow song.
It is. Spoiler alert. And being from Wisconsin, so there you go.
Yeah. I'm interested to see all the storylines develop.
I would put you as a Lakers fan, though. A loose Lakers fan.
You calling me loose?
Yeah, very.
Sure. Okay. If you were a football player, would it be a wide receiver or a tight end?
Would that be your vicinity? Are you Lakers or Clippers?
Between the two, Lakers. If you claim to be a Clipper fan, you're either poor or gay.
He's a Tijuana Tacos fan. That's what he is.
Is that a real team?
Should be. No.
I definitely will support that if it was.
It's the Tijuana Tios. It's all the uncles.
Okay, last question. This whole global thing. Is USA taking gold in flag football in 2028?
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Probably.
The other leagues just found out what flag football is.
Yeah, they don't even know what it is. Like, we added it so we can win a sport. They're like, yep,
do you think like fucking
guaranteed.
Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey are going to claim like South Africa?
Yeah.
Or Canada?
Dude, we better win.
McCaffrey, I would assume he's Irish, so.
Yeah.
Brock? Yeah,
But he's probably
Irish.
born here, though. Depends if he has his,
I was born here and you still make fun of me.
Yeah, it's true. You deserve it, though.
Are you
you look the part.
I was born in northern Mexico. I mean, California.
Yeah. Same
are
thing.
you Rancho Cucamonga?
The Cracker Killers?
Where do you live? What city?
I live in this small town called Covina. We're about
COVID?
Yeah,
Karina?
You were there, Drew. We drove through it.
What was it? Karina?
Covina.
Covina.
Yeah.
Oh, Covina. Okay, no, I don't remember that one.
It was there was West Covina. It was very close to NHRA offices, kind of like it was close to where I lived first when he came out.
Borderline Glendale.
John,
Like literally across the street.
Yeah.
What was that sports place you worked at?
Yeah, Big Five.
Big Five. Yeah, is that in Covina?
No, that one was in Chino Hills, where the Ball brothers are from.
That's right.
Yeah.
You remember when you sold LaMelo his first Wilson?
Yeah.
Basketball?
Yeah, he came in. He was like, I need the cheapest
Did he even
ball.
pay for it or did they steal it?
They just took it. LeVar was like, I'm awesome. And he just walked out with it.
It said Triple B. Put it on my tab.
Triple B. And just left.
You just think he was throwing up gang signs?
Yeah, Triple B.
Triple B.
Triple B.
He was like Triple B.
You look very,
big bitch boy. You.
Special Olympics.
Flag football.
Oh my god. Try and take a flag using those hands.
Probably helps. Get that
You look
T-Rex
like you dip
grip.
your hands in fucking mashed potatoes.
This is my good hand.
It's my strong hand. Oh, fuck. All right, we got to end this shit, guys. It's been a fun one. If this one doesn't get us canceled, nothing will. Yay.
We're shooting in the podcast. Drew grabbing balls.
No.
Yeah.
We gotta delete that part.
Drew's long ball.
Drew's clues.
My whole goal this entire podcast was to not say something fucking stupid, and I started it off real hot.
I'll
Fly, Eagles, fly.
We'll think of
Now we're
something
in
for
a bye
home
week, so
runs.
we will be recording a podcast next week because I won't be in a bad mood.
We'll have one next week, and then when they lose the next game against the Rams, we'll skip that week and go from there.
And you heard it here, the Vikings beat the 49ers Monday night.
Sean, what's your hot take? 10 seconds left.
Fuck.
Sean, what is it?